Hey everybody, welcome to Fab Daddy Garage TV. I am your host, Fab Daddy. If this is your first time with us, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I use us in like the royal us as in royal we, but I'm glad you're here. This is not your first time here. You know what you're getting into. I'm glad you're here today. I want to do, in my last episode, I talked about like some upcoming projects and some changes I'm going to make to the channel. Nothing real drastic. But one of the things is something new on the list is I'm sitting here in the shop. I've got my new filing cabinet smoker here sitting with me, which if you want to see me build that, there are some videos about that. Usually sitting here smells pretty good because the smoker smells awesome. Unfortunately, apparently in between me leaving here, going to the house and coming back, and one of the couple trips I've made here this afternoon, a tomcat waltzed by and decided to mark his territory. I don't think he did it in the shop because I haven't found it, but I think it's somewhere closely outside the shop. So it doesn't really smell real great right here. So I'm going to add to my list. I need to add trapping neighborhood cats and taking them to Humane Society because I got to be honest with you, the wild cat population around here is getting kind of out of control. So speaking of list of projects, I'm going to go over a few of them with you. Obviously, the biggest project I have is Buford, my 84 Silverado with a 8.1 liter big block Chevy in it. I've got a deadline that I've given myself. The local car show is in April 25th. Today is March 10th, which there's some significance to that date. I'll get to that in a minute, but I have 46 days to get Buford running and driving so I can take him to that car show. Last year I drug him up there. I may do it again this year, but I'd really, really like to be able to drive him up there so that, if the judges, when they see him this year, are like, oh, hey, you've actually made some progress on it. So I've got a lot of wiring to do. I have to come up with a transmission cross member because right now there's just a piece of channel iron going across with some blocks on it that the transmission's sitting on. I found one on Speedway I kind of like. It's more for C10s, but I think I can make it work in this situation. I'd like to build one to make it look kind of stock because I'm trying to make it look like this engine came stock in this truck. Trying to make everything look fit like it's supposed to. So I don't know. We'll see. I can get that cross member for like $150, which that equals about 3 hours of my time to make one. I don't know if I can make or convert the original one in that time frame or not. But we'll see. Another big project is, well, I'll show you two at once. Here's the shop behind me. As you can see, it's not only one, a mess, it's two, it's dark. So, if you watch my last video, you know that, sorry, a little wiggly there. You know that I was injured. It's been 4 months to the day from my injury. I forget where I was going. Oh, I've been injured. I can't be on my feet for very long, so I'm going to set up some stuff here in the shop that I can do sitting down. So I'll go out, work on Buford for a while till my feet and ankles and stuff start to hurt. And then I'll come in and sit down. And one of the biggest things to start is I'm going to take you for a little walk here. As you can see, it's dark. I'm hoping there's enough light that you can see. As you can see here on the floor is the original wiring harness that went to the engine that is now in Buford. I still need that because I'm going to probably end up using some parts off of it. But as you can see, I've got a workbench sitting here. It's a nice workbench. It's about 4 foot by 8, I think, maybe 3 by 8. I don't know. It's a nice heavy duty workbench, but as you can see, it's just collecting stuff. All of these yellow tubs are pretty much full of nuts and bolts and hardware that needs sorted and put into my bolt bin here, as well as into the drawers. Here, this drawer, which this is something else I have to do. Okay, it smells like cat pee back here worse, so maybe he did get in here somewhere. Anyway, this drawer has all the longer bolts that don't fit up here, so I want to make some sort of organization to organize these bolts better, because right now they're all organized by size in these tubs, so I still have to rifle through stuff. So I'd like to make that a little more organized. This one holds, well, nothing right now. This one holds all like plates and stuff that I've cut. So I want to get that all organized too. I was thinking about getting another one of these bolt bins to handle more of the stuff that's in that drawer, but I wasn't sure how to mount it. Plus, they're expensive. The bolt bin itself is like $300 and some odd. I got that one for free when I bought the hardware to go in it. So I guess I could buy more hardware. Anyway, so I don't really need something like you see on, the other creators' stations from boltsandnuts.com. But hey, if somebody from boltsandnuts.com sees this and feels like, hey, let's throw in some hardware, I'd be more than happy to take it. So obviously I need to get the rest of the shop cleaned, because right now there is a dresser out of my daughter's room in here, dresser and mirror. As you can see, it's already starting to collect stuff, so I need to get out of here soon. There's all kinds of like plywood and just a bunch of junk that I don't really need anymore that I need to get out. So we're going to do a purge this spring. Don't know if anything in there, anything back there is actually worth anything, but we'll see what we can do. Another big project is I need to get my backyard cleaned up, because it's a disaster. It was messy last fall, and I didn't get around to cleaning it up before I got hurt. So there's just some projects I'm thinking about. I'm going to sit back down because my feet are killing me. Which, speaking of feet, today is the first day that I'm wearing work boots. 4 months ago, these boots came off my feet in the emergency room, and I haven't been able to put them back on. Today is the first day I tried putting them back on, and I put them on before I realized what the date was. So kind of significant there. If you're looking for a good pair of work boots, I highly suggest the Marins from bruntworkwear.com. I don't think you can buy them in very many stores, but if you go on to bruntworkwear.com, they have them on there. I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My camera just decided to stop at that point and stop recording sound. So I have like quite a long video with no sound to it. So back to what I was saying about Brunt Workwear. If you're looking for some good quality work boots, they have work clothes and all kinds of other stuff like that. So go check out bruntworkwear.com. I'm hoping you can hear me. It's actually several days later than when I first started this video, and it is windy. We're under a high wind advisory this afternoon, evening, and they're even calling for some tornadoes. So stick with me. To go back to upcoming projects, I showed you the mess in the shop, and I actually started working on sorting some hardware. I got quite a bit done, but I forgot to talk about the darkness of the shop. As you can see right here above me, I have an LED 4 foot work light. It's really bright right here at the entrance of the shop, which is where I do most of the majority of my work. I want to get at least 2 more to put down further so that the whole front third of the shop is really bright. I also want to get some sort of light, maybe another one of these to put right here in the doorway. Right up here, right up here behind this main beam hanging down low, so that I can tilt it in, put more light on the workshop, or I can twist it and put it out so that I can have some light out here. As far as back further in the shop, I have some old school 4 foot fluorescent work lights that I'm going to hang from the hooks running across the top of the shop, put them on different switches so that I can turn on just the front half if I need it. If I need to go back there and get something, I can turn the back half on. I may divide that up into 2 as well. I want to move some of the equipment that's back there up here closer, move some other stuff back, just basically reshuffle the shop. Again, the main goal is going to be getting Buford going here real soon. My wife kind of chuckled the other day when I came out with my shirt that says I should come with a warning label, but the funny thing is now I do. I have one. It says fall risk. They gave that to me at my last trip to the hospital, or not, I guess it wasn't my last trip. It was my second surgery. They put that on there. I put it on there just or I put it on obviously because I am a fall risk. I left it on because I'm still a fall risk. I almost fell down yesterday putting the dog outside. But I also put it on, I also kind of keep it on there to remind me of Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And that brings me up to one of the changes to the channel I'm making. I hope it doesn't scare anybody off. I'm going to straighten you out because you're a little crooked, maybe. Let's start over. My wife chuckled at my shirt. If you can read it, it says I should come with a warning label. The funny thing is I now come with a warning label. As you can see, when I went in for my second surgery, they gave me a fall risk bracelet. That's been several weeks ago. I've kept it on kind of as a joke, but also to remind myself that, hey, you are a fall risk, take it easy. But it also reminds me of Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And that brings me up to a change I'm going to make in the channel. I'm going to be bringing out my Christianity a little bit more. I'm not going to be cramming it down your throats, and I'm not going to be quoting scripture all the time. I just want to spread that joy. As Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, which I've been struggling with ever since I fell about why did this happen? Why did God pick me to have this happen? Where he protected me, but at the same time, why did he allow it to happen? And I can't, like I said, can't lean on my own understanding. I can't I may never figure out why. I mean, big part of the reason is I'm a klutz and just fell. But I just have to trust in God, because hey, he'll make it all work out in the end. Maybe he let it happen so that I could share with you guys. So like I said, I'm not going to be cramming it down your throat all the time or any of that stuff. But there's one more I'm going to share with you today. You'll see it around my shop. It's up on my board right here. It's Joshua 24:15. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So I'm going to do my best to serve the Lord in my best capacity. Another change that's going to come up is I'm going to try to get my GoPro fixed. It's one of the original GoPros, and the battery no longer holds a charge. It's kind of annoying because they have to have it plugged in all the time you want to record. And if I want to record out of the truck, I got to drag a cord and everything out there. So I'm going to try to get the battery replaced on that one. They're not serviceable in that camera, but I have found some videos explaining how to do it. So I may go ahead and try to do that. I'm probably going to get like a second GoPro type camera, because I'd like to have, if we're traveling, I'd like to put a couple on the vehicles, one up front, one at the back, whatever. And then also thinking about getting one that fastens like right here. I may have to do something with my beard or something so that you can have like a point of view style shot. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's update, projects to come. Just wanted to share with you guys, and hope you tune in next time. God bless. See you later.